you're from an ordinary working class family, life is much harder than many people in Westminster realise. The government I lead will be driven not by the interests of the privileged few, but by yours. We will do everything we can to give you more control over your lives.
RZed.
I find it hard that nowadays the world is in a darker place, and I've been raised to never treat people different regardless of the race, because the colour of your face shouldn't put you in last place, whether you believe that you were put here by God's grace. But the older generation's tolerance is thinner than my shoelace, and this been going on for years but it's been hidden in the shade. Like when Stephen Lawrence's killers disappeared without a trace. Institutional racism, let's put young kids in prison cause we don't understand the problems that are facing them. I wanna love my country and I really do try, but how can I do that when Brexit was voted for by a bunch of people that are gonna die before I reach the age of 25? Politicians fed us lies, xenophobia has been hidden in plain sight. Making up excuses doesn't make the situation right. When a little kid dies on the wrong side of a knife, where's the money being put to combat knife crime? Funds that could be used to give struggling kids a lifeline. Can't help but think the government expenditure's a bit of a scam. Let's give another 100,000 just to find Maddie McCann. And I don't want to be rude or seen as disrespectful, but I just don't see why this one case is so special when kids are going missing on the daily in the nation's capital. And I ain't gonna pretend that the youth are also innocent. When teens are getting mopeds, now they think that they're all militant. We need to be resilient. Many kids my age don't think their voices will be heard, and that they don't need to vote because they're 1 in a billion. Too many people tweet fuck Theresa May, but when they're asked for their opinion they just don't know what to say, because they know that they don't like her but don't understand why. People want a revolution but they're too lazy to try. They'd rather tweet about the feelings and then post it online, get a couple retweets and think they're fighting crime. Keyboard warriors mighty all the time, but the next night they'll go up with mates who drink and drive, and it's all fun and games until one of their boys dies, hit by a car that's going 65. The guy behind the wheel over the limit by 5 times. Then they go right back to Twitter talking about how life is precious and how youth are under pressure, but that's just how diamonds made, that's why the youth are hidden treasures. The country's so damn fucked, but I can't help but laugh, because I look at the government like a comedy of errors, and I can't look at my PM without seeing as a terror. Your confidence getting wetter, I'm at the end of my tether and it pisses me off because the youth deserve better. I want to see your point of view, I want to see your lies as truth. I want to start a conversation that'll motivate the youth. I'm standing at the edge of a generational gap, cause most adults like my words unless I call my music trap. I'll call it spoken poetry, but we both know it's rap, and it's an elephant in the room that you're all scared of that. Cause you think that I'll be rapping about fucking bitches and getting money, but I'm more concerned about what's happening in my country. If there's a constant conflict then I guess that's what it's got to be, but if there can be a middle ground I'm saying it should be me. If there can be a middle ground, I'm saying it should be me.